I went from 5,000 followers to 1.9 million followers in a space of 1 year. And I will be sharing with you guys step by step how I achieved this result in just a space of 1 year without stress. With no further ado, let's get down to business. Okay guys, I created my page in June 2023. And when I created my page, just like every other content creator, upcoming content creator, you won't know your way around. I swear to God, you won't know what to do. You won't know your back and forth. You won't know how. You will be totally confused because a lot of people don't even have the talent. But in my case, I had the talent. I know how to act. I know how to make people laugh. But then I don't know where to start. Now, I have checked around the whole internet space here and there, what is going and or what is not going. I saw that, oh, I can actually do comedy, right? I bet you the first thing that will come to your mind as a new content creator is to dive into comedy. And it might be a good idea. On the other hand, it might be the worst idea you might ever think of. Now, when I started my content, I started with comedy. Like I said earlier, I started with comedy. I was actually doing comedy. I was doing this comedy. I was doing that comedy. I was pushing small. I was actually very, very funny. Not regarding that I was not really a comedian, but then I think I was funny, right? But when I make videos, guess who watched it? Me and two other family members of
God
mine.
have mercy upon us.
My story is still the same with yours. When you make a content and you upload it on Facebook, you put it on your other social media platform and you'll be like, I just liked it. Please go and like my videos. Go and do this one. You're sending to them on WhatsApp, sending them links here and there, sending to everybody, your schoolmates, your classmates. And guess what? They won't even like, they won't even comment, they won't even share. They won't even do any engagement in your video. Your story is still as good as what? Mine. I experienced that. I know you experienced that as well. But now I want to tell you how I broke through the internet. If this is the first time you're seeing my video, please do well by subscribing to this video and turning on post notifications so you can get my video whenever I post them. Now, what was my tricks? How did I get so much followers in such a short time? Now, what did I do? When I did comedy content, I was actually doing comedy content and I was like, okay, my comedy is funny, but I can't be funnier than Sabinus, right? Everybody knows Sabinus is very, very popular. I can't be funnier than Funny Bros because if I don't think there are jokes. I don't think there are jokes that other content creators have not created. Do you get? Every joke in Nigeria, there is this content creator out there that has created that content. So the first mistake that beginners make is to think that they are funny and they want to create comedy content. I did that. I did that for real. I was actually doing it. Like I said, just my family members watches that content. But then I was a born actor. I was not really a comedian. But then I ignored the realistic part of my talent to do what I feel will actually work. But then I was not really doing it right. It was, get within that one shoot now. We're going to make me day funnier than Sabinus. We're going to make me day funnier than every other person that there are people that are people's favorite comedians. So what did I do? I said, no, I need to be realistic. I need to be realistic and be original. So originality is number one. You need to be original with your content. You don't need to do copycats. You don't need to join the bandwagon. A lot of people are succeeding just by doing something original, something they know, okay, I invented this thing or I am doing this thing effortlessly. I am not doing it from a place of struggle. I am doing it from a place of comfort. This is something inborn. This is something I'm doing out of free will. It's coming from the inside. You will express yourself more than you want to do something else because you feel that is what is going in the market. So originality is number one. You might want to take up originality as your number one because that is actually your starting point. So my originality, I am an actor, so I dived into acting. I dived into creating content with good storylines. You understand? It must not really be funny. It must not really be funny. Hey, let me drink water. Sorry. Sorry, I'm thirsty. Oh, thank you. Now, it must not really be funny. All you got to do is to make good content that is engaging, that is intriguing, and that is educative. You know, some of all this content on Facebook that you watch every day, you'll be like, wow, I can relate to this story. Make stories that can actually connect with people's emotions, connect with people's stories, etc. Now I made a video. I made a first video. I made a first video in life reality. So I chose a niche for myself. I went into life realities. I know you've seen these videos, like these videos I just mentioned, that videos you watch and you learn things from. It's called life reality videos, right? Because you can relate to those stories. Most of these stories are stories, people's personal stories, something that might have happened to other people or yourself, your personal stories, other people's personal stories you heard, illusions, you know, people, things that you create that you know, okay, this is actually feasible in the society. You create those stories and people be like, wow, I've actually met somebody like this. I have seen this thing before. This thing happens to me, it happened to my neighbor. People can actually relate to those kind of stories. So it's going to make them engage in those contents. And when they start engaging in those contents will start going viral. Because it's engagement that makes a content go viral. So I created a story like that, and I created it and I posted it. Boom! The first day came, the video didn't actually go viral. It didn't go viral, for real. It didn't go viral. So I was sad. I was almost depressed. But then I am a business person. I know how business goes. I know that it must not really be rosy from the start. It must not really be all soft and all smooth from the beginning. I am a business person. I understand that time is paramount in building a brand or building a business. So although I was very, very disappointed that I made a very good video and then it's not really getting the attention it deserves, but then I was not really discouraged, but then I was affected. I was down. I was disappointed. I felt like I felt like giving up, you know, that kind of a thing. You too have experienced that at some point. But if you don't give up, like they say, person will give up, now fuck up. Do you understand? So now, after creating the video, I posted it. It wasn't getting the attention like I said. I left the video. I went inside, I slept. I went inside my room and I slept. So when I now wake up, I woke up from sleep. Guess what? I got an inspiration from God. So it's always good to listen to the voices in your head and to act when it comes into your head, because most times when you waste time from all these ideas, you tend to miss them, or you lose how it was actually given to you, and you can't really deliver it the way it came. Do you understand? So when I woke up, I went straight to that video, cut a part of that video. That is the second step. I cut the most interesting part of that video and uploaded it as shorts or reels. So you cut the part of that video, the most interesting part of that video, you upload it to the reels or to your shorts. That is the second thing you might want to do for your videos to go viral. Thirdly, okay, before I get to the third one, now when I cut that part of my video and I uploaded it as reels, I slept and woke up in the next morning. I noticed that this video has actually gone super viral. I was like, whoa, from 10,000 views, it went 20, it went 50, it went 60, it went 70, it went 80, it went 90. We got to 100K. And I think that was the first time I got, was it the first time? Yeah, I think that was the first time I got, let's say 200, 300K. That was the first time I got 200, 300K views in my videos, and I started getting followers. Surely, if your video starts going viral, surely you must get followers. Surely. So followers comes with a video going viral. Followers comes with a video getting views. Do you get? Once a video is getting views, followers will come with it ASAP. No two ways about it. You must have followers. You must get followers once your video is actually going viral. Now, after the video went viral, I said, whoa, this video has really gone viral. So what do I do? How or what is making this video go viral? I had to study that video. I noticed that there was something special about that particular area that I caught and uploaded. I looked into it. I said, oh, the girl was saying, Auntie, I will not let you harm my father because he's the only one I have got. Father, this auntie wants to take you out so that evil men will now beat you. I saw how the young girl, because I actually used a young girl to make that video, and the young girl was, you understand, expressing herself, and people were impressed. You get? So people bought into the young girl's vibe. Do you get? More like pity views. You get? More like, you understand, impressed. Maybe they were impressed about how, maybe they were just impressed on how the little girl was actually expressing herself and reporting her stepmom to her dad and all of that. I said, whoa, okay, they love little girls, right? Whoa, I made another video. So when I made another video, I still called the little girl. I made another video, gave her a different storyline, and she did it. It went viral again. So, you have to check what brought the first view, create a content that looks like it, but not totally like it. But if you know what got you that views, you have to create a content to match that niche of whatever that gave you your first view. So if you know whatever that gave you your first view, you need to start creating content to match it, right? So from there, I now said, okay, this is how it goes. So I now started bringing the most interesting part of my video, making sure I put it at the first, like in the beginning, making sure I put it in the beginning. So I did that, and that's how my page peaked. And I started getting tons of followers here and there. I started moving up rapidly. My videos were going all viral. I was pushing. And again, you need to upload every day so that your distribution score will increase. Once your distribution score increases, you will tend to go more viral, because when you upload things on these platforms, the algorithm picks you up because you always show up. It's more like opening your shop every day. You get? If you have a provision store, for instance, and you open today and you don't open tomorrow, then you open next tomorrow and you don't open in the next 3 days. When someone wants to get something, they will be uncertain. They will not really know. They will doubt your availability, and they might not even want to go your own way. They don't want to risk it going your own way, and you wouldn't be there, or you understand, or you wouldn't have the commodity they want to buy. So they just go to where they know are always active and always there, so that they can, as bad as it bad, they must surely see someone there to get something from. I don't know if you understand. So you need to open your shop every day, so it will sink into the heads of people and into the heads of these algorithm bots, so that they can actually showcase you to other people. Do you guess now? Now you need to create engaging content. Make it very super engaging. and you will see yourself go viral just like me. I hope you learned a whole lot of things from this video. And if you love this video, please do well to like, comment, and share. And don't forget to do what? Subscribe. I love you guys. See you guys in my next video.